All right, before we get into the next segment, I would like to mention our partnership with Sharp Sports Betting. Sharps is a sports network best used for sports bettors around the world. Sharps allows you to link your sports books, including DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, and ESPN bets. Sharps also allows you to see your win and loss record and allows you to see what your friends are currently betting. Sharps also offers free transparency. You can download Sharps today on the Apple Store and all Android devices. Download Sharps today to be a part of the betting community today. But with that being said, I'll be sharing my best sports bets of the NFL Week 16. So my first sports bet this week, I think this is a lot. Steelers versus Bengals to finish under a total of 37 points on Christmas Eve. Now, it's going to be a cold night in Pittsburgh. The weather could be bad out there. It could be brutal. I think it's going to be a cold AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The first time these two respective teams played each other back in Week 12, there was only a total of 26 total points between the two teams. This time, the Steelers were using their third-string quarterback in Mason Rudolph, and Ja'Marr Chase, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals, will miss some time due to a shoulder injury. So I do believe this is going to be an easy lock for that matchup between the two respective teams. Give me the Steelers and Bengals to finish under a total of 37 total points. Then the next game, this is a lock too. I like this one a lot. Give me the Green Bay Packers to cover the 5.5-point spread against the Carolina Panthers. This is a really good bet. The Panthers are still the worst team in the National Football League, despite the fact they picked up their second win of the season, defeating the Atlanta Falcons last weekend. And then you have a Green Bay Packers team that has been playing extremely well over the last month and a half of the NFL season. But they find themselves on a 2-game losing streak. Losing to Tommy DeVito on Monday Night Football just a week ago, and then 6 days later, losing at home to Baker Mayfield. The Packers are going to be out for revenge. They're going to be hungry for a win with their playoffs aspirations on the line. And this is a perfect game to get confidence again because Jordan Love will be going head-to-head with Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. Jordan Love and the Packers should have an amazing game against the Panthers defense that has not been good all season long. The Packers defense will shut down the Panthers offense. The Panthers offense, Bryce Young and company, have only averaged 14 points per game. And I do believe this is going to be a lock for the Packers to cover the 5.5-point spread against the Carolina Panthers. Then the last one. I got a good one with this one. This is my line of player props. So I do believe these are all locks. My player props for Week 16. I have Tyler Boyd finishing having over 33 yards receiving. He's going to get a lot of touches. He's going to get a lot of looks because Ja'Marr Chase is not going to be playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. I have James Cook, running back for the Buffalo Bills, to have over 23 receiving yards. He got a lot of receiving yards last week against the Dallas Cowboys. I do believe he'll have an impact in the passing game this week. And then I have Dak Prescott. He's going to head-to-head against Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins. I have him going over 225 total passing yards against a Dolphins defense that is banged up. I think Dak Prescott is going to get back on track and build some confidence against a Dolphins defense. And I have Jordan Addison, wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings, to have a total of over 45 receiving yards with Justin Jefferson back. Then I have David Njoku, tight end for the Cleveland Browns, to have a total of over 6 catches. He had a total of 10 catches for 104 yards last week. The connection between himself and Joe Flacco is like a new married couple in their honeymoon phase. The connection is growing strongly in Cleveland between the veteran quarterback, and the tight end, athletic tight end. Those is my player props this week. I think that's a solid player props for Week 16. But those are my best NFL bets for this upcoming NFL week of Week 16.